Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from a new place. And I'm not gonna, I know I usually say where I'm recording from, but guess what? The gap in recordings being released is because I was moving, and this time we had a successful move, and I am where I am now. Haha, no more loud cars rushing by and motorcycles and loud noises that interrupted my recordings frequently. I am in my new home base, and I don't tell you where yet, just because I'm thinking about having a little fun with a Where in the World is ZigZagZog kind of a contest. Nothing big, because it's not a big channel. So anyway, welcome back, or I should say I'm glad to be back recording in a new spot. We're all hooked up and ready to go. So let's get into Operation Lone Rain, see if we're a little rusty from not playing for a little while, and head down to South Africa yet again for this downed fighter. I always like these maps that break up the routine of UFOs.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Good, good, good. So it breaks up the monotony of a bunch of trees and rocks and stones in the way. Now we actually have a building where the fighter came down, and the fighter, as I'm sure those of you familiar with the game know, is right back here. So what we're going to do, since I have a couple long-range individuals here, first of all Andy Gibbon, and second of all Cristiano Ronaldo with a big old Gauss machine gun. Not quite the same length as far as range, but I'm gonna see if we can't post both of them up in the nest up here to cover our field of action and have some fun that way. It's a kind of the most fun thing about this map is when you're able to take that position. So we'll see if it works out for us here. We will do some scouting along the way just to see how clear we are. So Babe Ruth, you are our assault slash scout slash everything in this mission, because it's not our normal team makeup. We have what, 2 infantry, 2 gunners along, so it means we're missing a few things like rockets and scout or assault. I can't remember which is which that we don't have, but anyway, it should be fine on a downed fighter. Let's get going. I'll sit here chit-chatting all day long because I'm just happy to be where I am right now. I'm not any place temporary any longer. We are home. Let's get recording and having fun. Alright, so it's starting out quiet initially. We'll just do some basic blue moves, see if we can't get our two individuals going up to the roost, up to the nest, started in that way, and the rest of us will move over to try and provide some cover.
Headed there now.
I will do a yellow move just to get to the base of the ladder. I think it's safe having someone looking out that way. Yeah, I didn't expect anything. So we'll just kind of do some blue moves this first time, get a sense of what we're going to be hearing, kind of take it slow, get back into the flow of things, having not played in a little while. We'll take a little peek inside the barn, and then, oh, guess what? That little peek found us a lot of activity. So now, in hindsight, well, we want to get moving. I'm thinking almost, well, they're out of sight now, so we have a new spot for you now, Andy, right there. Nobody in sight at the moment, and fortunately everybody's got the right facing cover except you right here, Babe Ruth. So at least, thank goodness for small favors. So we're going to be popping a lot of Overwatch is what I would imagine. Babe Ruth, we'll get you over here. That was a pretty big pod. In fact, we can check. We have the mods. One sectoid, so a pod of 7. That could very well be on a down fighter. That could be the pod before we have to deal with the outsider. So let's just go with that in mind. It's very rare that you're going to see a lot more than that on a fighter. So Babe Ruth, let's get you over here, and then you'll have the ability, and you have, you're a hit and runner kind of guy. So let's keep that in mind too. We'll see if we can get you some nice flank shots or wide open shots. We're going to get you up to the door. And then I'm just actually going to do Overwatch on everybody, even you, Andy Gibbon, because you do have your new perk of lock and load, so we can afford to be using you anytime we want. In fact, we're just going to rain a lot of Overwatch. We may have some acid a-flying, so anybody we can hit will be a bonus for us. Since we were a little surprised on this one. Shame on me. There we go. Oh, he looks like a high hit point kind of guy. And he's got a few less now. At least we hit him. Ooh, but that used up the Overwatch for him. And there's a shot. 37 is more than I like. And we got a hit. Should just be an armor hit unless we got more coming at us. Andy, nice 70%, or you could take this dude out. And you do. Cover that flank. Oh, they're going to team up on Koufax, and while those aren't great percentages, they're higher than you like because you can get the occasional hit on those things, and that's what they're going for. They've oh, nope. What do you know? Couple low percentage hits, so they're playing typical. Oh, and he can regenerate. That's what we gotta be. These are better than normal. At least the guy with the high hit points is better than normal thin man. So now we gotta do some dealing here. Got to do some dealing. And unfortunately, I did not keep you by the window, Cristiano. So if I move you over to the window, you're useless. You don't have a shot. So we'll think about how best to position you in a moment. Couple hits, but they're all at the moment, even you, Koufax, they're all armor hits, so that's good news. We got a lot of suppression on the team. In fact, let's just start off with you, Andy. Who can you see? You can see him, and it's a pretty dang good shot, even without any hollow targeting aids. And I think that's, I'm just going to try this one cold, see if you can take care of this guy on the flank. Yes. Way to come through, Andy. That allows the rest of us to focus on the center, lay down that wall of suppression. And they're all thin men. There is one, I think I know, there is one sectoid out there somewhere. I wonder, let's open this door for you, Babe Ruth, and see if we can find a way to maneuver you. Now he is behind cover. Oh yeah, we got a couple single charge arc throwers, 2 to try some captures. So let's see, you have one, Sandy Koufax, and you have the other one. So anyone we can get weakened down is a good thing also for a capture attempt. That's only... Well, let's work on the guy. Let's start lowering the count as we can. See if we can be successful that way. And then maybe once we lower the count, we can focus on a capture here. We should be able to get a nice flank here, even though... Yeah, that would be a flank. And it's a decent full cover here. Who do we have flanked now? Oh, that's a flank shot. How is that a flank shot? Is he inside? Or did we blow away? I don't know why that's considered a flank shot on the big guy here. Interesting. And you're too far back to get the flank shot on him, but they're not on Overwatch. So Sandy Koufax, we may have you able to provide suppression. Can't quite get some of the others forward in a single move where I might want. I can get you, Hamm, for some suppression if we need it. Let's see what that shot looks like. And it's still a flank on the big guy in the back, 88%. In fact, if we do rapid fire 2 at 73, well, guess what? You're getting the full wrath of Hamm. Big crit on the first one too. Boom! Okay, the deadly one is gone. So this guy on the inside may end up being our capture attempt, is what it may be. Let's try getting a flank out here. You're injured, so you won't have your best shot possible, Rafi. But we're gonna try it. Oh, we got 2 flanks. Ah, we noticed, and thank goodness we didn't break his overwatch. That's another thin man in the back. Oof. Thank goodness we must have barely had one more space. Ooh, wow. Let's just say it was close. It was close. So let's try the flank shot here that we were going to try. See if we can't start wearing them down. Oh, that's a kill shot too. We're gonna get up to, I think we're gonna use you that way, Sandy Koufax. A little suppression. Because there's a few others we're gonna have to position that aren't quite in range. And unfortunately, Angela Merkel, we can't get you to the best cover that I would like, so... And that would run the overwatch right there. That's a little bit too much closer. But at least we know that that's safe, and even though you won't be on overwatch, at least you'll be in the game. And both my infantry soldiers are out of the game right now, so we got to get that fixed. So yeah, what we're gonna do is get you up against the lone thin man. I wonder, there's really nobody I can get any more suppression with. Let's get you closer. Yeah, getting you up here should get you in range of a potential capture attempt and keep you in some cover. So let's do that with you, Babe Ruth. Wonder what kind of a shot you'd have to even wear the suppressed guy down. It's not enough for a kill. Low chance for a crit. Let's take this shot as we're trying to set up for a capture. And a hit. And a nice hit. Very good. Cristiano, it probably is in our best interest to get you ready somehow, somewhere, some way. I wish I could afford to move you there. But boy, against that overwatch, I don't trust it. Because he probably can see... No, maybe he can't see you at this angle, even though we can see him from there. So I think it is safe to get you set up in this position. Yes, even though you can't shoot, at least not yet. Let's see, and then I want Boris, Becker. I don't like the idea of half cover. I do like the idea of overwatch though. So Mutti now, but actually putting you there, you wouldn't have vision down there. So we'll get you inside with some full cover. And finally, we got to get somebody else in there, and that would be you, Boris Becker. You'd be best to have on overwatch somewhere. Well, I imagine if we put you here, you'd be overwatch protection. That guy runs himself out of a capture. Nah, the suppression should take care of him. So let's figure out where we want to dash you. We'll bring you around this side to provide some overwatch as you work your way up. Yeah, we're happy with that choice, thin man. And this guy's going to move because he's flanked all of a sudden. Too bad we couldn't have him suppressed. He's going to get a shot, though. Ooh, he overwatches. That's not a bad choice. And Nadal, we don't need you hit, thank goodness. The only problem with this strategy is I've got some injured guys on the front lines, and some more low percentage hits could do the trick. Let's see. Okay, so they all seem to be having some regenerative powers. Yeah, we'll just use that word. Let's see. So to wear him down, we kind of need to take out the Overwatcher somehow. Well, the best way to take him out and the safest way to take him out is just suppress him. Mia, you do have hollow targeting, so let's take out the Overwatcher to free up movement, and then we'll get the Overwatch and see if we can't. Yep. So in other words, we're going to suppress with Mia over on the Overwatcher, so we have a little more freedom of movement. And hopefully we can also have someone else to take him out. In fact, I'm looking at you, Mutti. I'm thinking you might be the one. Only 64, but 2 shots at 64 are pretty dang good. Oh, amazing. Question is, can you finish it off and do it again? Or do I have the ability to get both? Yeah, just not enough. And you're the one you can't command. Oh wait, you're the med kit, not that's you here. You have the other charge, and we just can't get you close enough. Maybe what we could do is get over here, heal you. Your range will be improved. Or get over here and move you up as far as you can, and use a command. Really doesn't get you close enough on a yellow move. So the command you'd have to be able to capture right from there, and it is actually inside the circle. Do you love me thinking out loud here, guys? I don't know. Let's see. You are out of sight on the sectoid, Andy, so we're going to have to relocate you two at some point. Okay, we can keep the sectoid locked down easy, so let's just get him out of the picture. And then return our focus with everybody, all hands on deck. We will return our focus. I'm just trying to think if there's a way I can finagle 2 captures, is what I'm trying to figure out here. Now I can get a decent shot over there. A way to move you on a blue move? No, you're just exposed no matter what, and then I have to count on someone killing the other. I'd have 2 to kill if we don't succeed. So maybe what I do is I bring you down here. I can also then move Babe Ruth, move Sandy Koufax if I need to. We can also throw a lot of smoke. Then I can use my command to get you out of danger if the command, or if the capture does not work. We can get you out of danger with the command. So we're going to actually try that. See if we can't capture a thin man. Overwatch is suppressed, so let's get up nice and close for a capture attempt. Here we go. $57. We can't get much better than that now. Come on. And we got him. Okay, we do have an out now. The question, though, is... what is your shot with a laser pistol to try and wear him down? 47. We also would have a regular pistol from here. Thing is, I don't really have the range to get you, Sandy Koufax, where I would want you. And all to get close enough for a capture attempt next time. Maybe with your command. Can you see him right here, right now? Rafi Nadal. Who can you see with your command? No? No? I guess you can't see very many. You don't have a good lines of sight from that position, so we are going to have to move you, which means probably over here, and I don't want to put you in between these two just because acid. I don't have anyone left for suppression except you, who doesn't have the range to get in cover unless I pull you out of there, Angela Merkel, and just give up your shot. Let's do this. Let's try the pistol shot to wear him back down. It's not a bad chance. And we wear him down. He's even going to be capturable, even if it's just not cover to put you in, Sandy Koufax. Ideally, I'd love to move you up here and still be able to suppress. Does anyone else have any little toys? Somewhere out there I have, and it may have already been, yeah, somebody who's already moved. I know I equipped somewhere a flashbang grenade. Oh, here it is. But I shot you instead of, well, the shot was important. So, we're just going to have to keep him tied up a little bit longer. He's only got 1 hit point, so his aim is already going to be impacted. So we're going to take a chance with some half covers here. Take a chance with some half covers. Especially in his your wounded state. Pull you back. How far? Well, you're out of. Yeah, we'll pull you in this to give you options out here against the sectoid, since you can't capture anymore. We'll just pull you back. You're close, but he shouldn't have much range. In fact, I think I'm just going to sit you back here on Overwatch to help protect against this movement, or if he moves forward to try and use his sucky movement that he should have with red fog, you should have a line of sight through that door. Well, no, not quite. You wouldn't because of that bale of hay. But you might from there. And he's suppressed, so the odds of him being able to flank you are minimal. So Andy, let's move you up here and get at least some cover just in case a worst case scenario happens. And gosh darn it, I want to get you closer. So that's what we will do. I'll move you, Angela Merkel, forward. We're tempting with acid right here. But I also have med kits right there. Then I can get you up here closer a little bit, maybe, for a capture, huh? Sorta, kinda. Let's see what happens. Oh, and I missed. It looked awful dang close. I was just looking at the visuals and I was thinking, oh no, we got hit. Okay, we're okay. Even with his regenerated health. Now I gotta hold him back one more turn though while I get close enough with my arc thrower. So this is what we'll have to do. You have the good pistol. I don't think we brought Chem along on this one. That's another thing we don't have that I would dearly love to be able to use right now. We're going to run you a lot closer for a capture attempt. Let's try that, Sandy Koufax. Oh, we don't need the... What's the outsider doing there? All of a sudden this game has become deadly. And he has line of sight on you, which means I've got to pop some smoke to protect us, or I've got to find a freaking way to take him out. Is he in line of sight of you, Andy? No. Would he be in line of sight of you? Plus he's in full cover. Oof. And if I brought you over where I want to, of course you're out of range here. And that's not a blue move to get you up here. I don't believe. No, it can't be. If I can't step right there, then that climb up the ladder is not a blue move. And the problem is the climb up here to get a shot means all he has to do is charge, and you're standing wide out. Yeah, you're standing right in the open. So, what is my best option? If I bring you here, the tractor's in the way. Where can I get a line of sight to utilize you? That's a very... yeah, but I think the front of the tractor still blocks it from there. Yep. So what we're going to do, Andy, is bring you here. You won't have anyone in sight. All of a sudden this capture attempt may be going out the window with an active outsider. Good news is I can suppress him. That is like the best news we have. So let's lock him down. The freakiest, scariest target we got out there. Now, I love to both be able to throw the pistol and a flashbang, but we're just going to flashbang. We can suppress again, Mia, which is what we got to do. Chuck some smoke to protect ourselves. Babe Ruth, I'm kind of thinking about doing the old hit and run right here on the sectoid. Because any shots you'd have on the thin man would kill. So let's see if we can run this hit and run on the sectoid. He'll be flanked here. So that should pop the hit and run. And we'll change weapons, of course. Typical ZigZag would have been to forget to do that, but we remembered. This is a good thing. And the run. And I think on this side of the tractor, we're going to go for it. And Andy, we're going to bring you over somewhere, anywhere, somehow. We're going to bring you here to be able to start helping us with Mr. Outsider next time. You won't have a shot this time. This is where I'm thinking we need to pop potential smoke. What kind of shot do you have? And yeah, the damage, because you have a laser pistol. So our capture attempt may not be the best. So maybe what we have to do is find a spot for you for a little Overwatch, Angela Merkel. We'll switch weapons. That way he's suppressed, and if he moves, we'll pop some Overwatch in addition to the suppression. And then pop a little combat drugs smoke cover for all of us in half cover. And then while we're at it, because we can, maybe we heal you at least, Rafi, even since we can't get up there for a heal. We have 3 charges still. We're probably down to our last 2 enemies. So we can afford to heal you, even though it's not. But it'll give you better range to get up to heal anyone else we might need to. And let's see what happens. We have a brave outsider. Oh my goodness, what kind of cover, what kind of a shot was that? I missed. 71% did I see? Woo! And oh, we got a miss, thank goodness. I thought I saw the percent say 71%, and that rattled me just a little bit. We are going to do capture attempt, even though it's not ideal over here as far as his health. Perhaps if I have somebody who had a pistol that I felt like using, of course it'll increase his crit chances up to 28. But even on a pistol we should be okay. Let's just see if we can weaken him down, give ourselves the best chance possible. This time we missed. So let's just get in there, try a lower percentage capture. Of course, I gotta have an option to finish him off, and that option to finish him off would be a hit. Okay, so you are my scout. Well, that solves that one. See, I can't even remember if Babe Ruth's a scout or an assault, but you are my scout because you do not have a running gun. There you go. But you would have the range to get into some kind of cover in here. That cover's gone. Well, at least it would be full cover, flankable full cover, and you could finish him off in worst case. So let's do that. Let's get moving. Is that not cover? That should be cover. Why am I not seeing a cover symbol? Yes, it is. It's just hard to see in the smoke, hard to see in the cloud. Oh, he was on Overwatch. No! How did I not pay attention to that? Oof. Still 48% after all that. And it failed. Well, we got to get you out of here now. Except that's going to get you into poison. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Not the most thought through plan, was it? Because this may also get my capture Sandy Koufax in poison, which also would not be good. Sandy Koufax, bud, how you looking? You seem to be looking okay. Thank goodness. Problem is, you're a prime target for the man over there. Ah, you can't even see. Well, we got 2 shots with you, Angela Merkel, only at, and we got a very good hit and run shot right here. It would still be, should still be hit and run here, right? Because he'll be flanked, and that way we could take both shots and be in full cover. And get out of this stinking mission. We get a crit. Pretty good chance for a crit. No. But we got hit and run, so we got another chance for a nice crit. That time we got the crit. Wear this sucker down. Now, do we have someone we can bring to bear to help us out? Well, one thing we got to do is this. Could still be one shot killed from an outsider. But we still will suppress. But you saw how good a shot he had out of suppression last time. He is hollow targeted, which will help because now we can get Angela Merkel 2 better shots. Well, coin flip. Perhaps we can hit on one of these. Perhaps we can hit on both of these. I'll take it. This one's only 42% on the follow-up. I call foul. Andy, where can we get you a shot? Says you'd have one right from there, half cover, of course. Oh, we can get up really close, but I'd rather, it's probably better to have you at a distance. You can see on a blue move. Do we see him from there? Something's blocking the line of sight somehow. We'll have to play the I don't like playing the half cover game, especially with a sniper. At least you don't have as much armor to mess around with. Let's go through, double check our other choices. Mia Hamm. We have a shot from here. We do not, so we reload. Andy. I guess we'll do the closer shot because at least you're in full cover. Maybe we shouldn't have. Well, your laser pistol is a lot better shot, so let's do that. Oh, not quite a kill, but boy, have we worn this sucker down. He has lightning reflexes. But he's feeling a little shaky now after we wore him down. Is that as far as you can get? Well, you just signed your death warrant by choosing that as a hideout. Andy, I'm thinking we can get you a shot, and he conveniently moved off to a farther distance for us. Yeah, we like that one.
Another day, another successful operation.
Successful, yet one bonehead move that got Sandy Koufax hurt and sent to the sick bay. So not happy with that decision, but other than that, we got back in the flow, and I'm feeling good. Let's get back to base. $38. Woof. At least I'm not totally hurting on engineers, which is what Sandy Koufax is, but I guess now I will be. We got an alien carbine, which is helpful. We're getting close to researching. And we got some damaged things to sell, some more alloys, badly needed alloys. And our carapace armor that we're in okay shape with is damaged. So let's get in there and repair that first. Let's go sell the gray market stuff. The easy, quick to sell stuff. And let's take a quick peek at the hangar, and we're hurting right here. 2 days, 30. Oof. So Africa is depleted. So let's do this. Let's transfer some out, and the longer term ones out. And we'll transfer some others in. It's the quickest way to be able to replenish. So 2 days, we got to last 2 days in South Africa without air game. Let's hope that the recent heavy activity in the air game has a little break so we can get these interceptors over there. And they're only going to have stingrays. So our best hope is for damage to protect our satellites over there. Not the best. Not the best. Okay. Did we have anything we needed to build down here? I can't recall. Our power is in. Can we afford what we need yet? So we're up, we need 250 for Psionics Lab, and I definitely want to see about getting that going. So hang on, I'm gonna go poke through the gray market. I'll not make you watch, but once I figure out if we have something to sell, we'll come right back. All right, I found or decided to do some selling. 10 floater corpses, 11 thin man corpses. I'm going to give up a little bit of meld since we've been hanging in there pretty well with the meld. And 4 more seeker wrecks. That gets us another 150. And we're over the 250 we need for the Psi Lab to get going. I think that's important at the moment. And we're going to go ahead and do it. Probably should have been done a long time ago, but we play these games to learn and get better for the next time. If we can remember by the time we play next time. Okay, let's get out there and do some scanning, see what we got coming up next, and hope it's not air game in Africa. Well, at least it's Nap of Earth. It's a bombing run, I'm guessing. I'm hoping. But we have to ignore this one. Another Nap of Earth. Are they just bombing South Africa to make sure it does not come back in any way, shape, or form? They're both Nap of Earth. Amazing. Hopefully, though, more days can go by, so if they bring something to shoot down a satellite by not having me go against them. Yeah, well, we know all this bombing. We know what they're doing there. We know. The worst thing if they had all been up high to go for the satellite. Let's go with the engineers and a little bit of cash for Cyberdisk Rex. And plasma weapon research has completed. So we are available for manufacturer, but fortunately we have a few captured. So we're going to be able to start outfitting, I believe, some of our first plasma weaponry. I do believe we have some carbines. What is the next best thing to do? We got contact plasma weapons as a possibility. We've got the advanced plasma weapons as a possibility. We got the Muton Elite Autopsy. We have some autopsies. Oof, we need more. I need 2 more ethereal corpses. Oof. That's right, we've seen 2, but we kind of evacuated from that one trap trap mission, so we only have the one so far. Sectopod autopsy. We've only faced one so far, thank goodness, but we're gonna have to face more. Let's get another autopsy out of the way real quick, and we'll figure out how we want to go next. Perhaps mobile armor. We'll see. Let's do Muton Elites for the moment.
As if the standard Muton hadn't given us enough trouble, the aliens apparently kept several of these elites in waiting for the later stages of their invasion.
All right, let's go some more scanning out there. Oh, Gene Lab. Let's see. There was somebody I wanted to put in the Gene Lab.
Always glad to have more help down here.
Oh, because we still got 2 days for Tommy. I was going to wait till Tommy got out of there before I stick somebody in there. The barracks with all the wounds is a little thin, so I don't want to put too many people in the Gene Lab at one time.
Transfer complete.
Oh, we got some activity over where? So let's see. Nap of Earth Scout. We're either going to get a little. I'm still going to scramble on a Nap of Earth because we may be able to get ourselves a mission here. A Nap of Earth Scout. I think we can go with a. We'll try some of our Stingrays to give them some experience here. If we get lucky, they'll shoot one down.
Enemy is padlocked.
If we get lucky,
Contact lost.
well, we got a hit.
Contact detected.
Let's. Oh, it landed. Okay, so we got ourselves a landed scout. All right, we got to be ready for some heavy activity on a landed. They meant to get here, they meant to land. So I'll be right back with the team we're picking out. Okay, I'm starting the recording back up, and you're seeing me on this map, not on the map to pick out the team, because I wanted to advance another 9 hours to get Joe DiMaggio, my sniper, available for this mission. And lo and behold, another Nap of Earth small scout has made an appearance in North America. So I'm going to scramble on this one just to give some activity to another Stingray aggressive. What are the odds that we're going to have 2 landeds in a row? That would seriously deplete my team. We're going to see if we can't shoot this sucker down. Let's find out.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Hit right away, but we got a hit back. We got another hit back. And we have to abort.
Lost the bubble.
Even though we almost got rid of them. Oof. Now I got to decide. I can probably bring one of my laser equipped. Just missed a kill and some experience there, guy.
Contact detected.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be tough for the old barracks. But we're going to ignore this one. I have to get back to the other one. And that one only has 10 hours left. Let's advance a little bit more to get Joe DiMaggio back. Completed some repairs. And there's Joe DiMaggio. So let's get back in there to this first one.
Contact detected.
And I'll be right back with the rest of the team we're going to pick out. All right, let's take a look at the team we're taking out on this mission. It's crazy the choices to be making, knowing we have a second landed scout right nearby in the U.S. and North America. So we're starting out. We're going to have Chelsea Scout Hertz along as our commanding officer, Major Hertz. We'll have her med kits. We have Vladimir Mednom Putin along. He's got the scope for extra aim and kill power. I'm going to be counting on him a lot in this mission, along with Jolton Joe DiMaggio as our sniper. We've seen both of them in action doing very well. We also have a top tier You're going to see a lot of top tier soldiers along in the beginning, because you'll see how we end up the team. Amanda Panda Drag is our assault. Sebastian Professor Jeski, who got his final promotion, or she's our final promotion as a scout. I'm losing my train of thought. He'll have the chem grenade along. Let's get in here and give him his final promotion. And final promotion for his build, the concealment build, I tend to go with the extra conditioning, just so if and when he does get into a firefight, he gets a little extra aim, little extra punch to his hits. So that's where we're going to help him out. And then finally, the last 3 soldiers. We're going to see one of our newer recruits, number 1, a newer recruit, number 2, and a newer recruit, number 3. First time we've taken them out with any promotions, and we gave them classes. They've been out once before. Well, actually, I think this guy we got as part of a reward for something, maybe selling some corpses of some kind. The other 2, well, I can't remember how they all came about. It's been so long ago and I haven't really used them. But we are now. We have a big need to use them. So if you don't mind the risk of a late game, a low-level trooper, I'm happy to rename them for you. You just got to let me know. Otherwise, after this mission, I'll probably come up with my own names based on their nationality and some person of note from that country. So infantry soldier is number 1 recruit, and let's just give those promotions. I'm going to give more of a covering fire, fire support kind of infantry build on this guy. We have enough crits, I think, crit infantry at the moment. So we're going to go right with, if I can find a covering fire. We're going to follow that up with opportunist. And finally, we're going to then I'm deciding to go with Deadeye. I just sometimes don't feel I have enough really great options when you see in certain aiming percentages against some of those flying floaters. So I'm going to give a little Deadeye, or any flying target for that matter. So there is new recruit number 1. If you desire to be this soldier, just let me know down in the comments and we can rename him easily for you. New recruit number 2 is going to be a rocketeer for us, and just a standard rain of fire kind of rocket build. So that means we're going to start out with heat warheads and follow that up with fire in the hole to improve his aim. So at least he's got that perk already as a new recruit. That'll help out as far as accuracy of some of the rockets, in spite of being a new lower level soldier. And finally, we're adding another medic. We'll have to find out down the road if we can also then use her as an officer. And if not, we may have some psi uses or psi attempts. We'll see how we can build this up. We'll find out. And here I decided to go with steadfast just to improve will. Will being, it's either suppression, and I do like my medics that can suppress to help me out, but I think I have a fair amount of suppression choices these days. We're going to go with steadfast and the extra will boost that brings, especially for a medic. You don't need a medic panicking around when the medic needs to be out there healing. And then we'll also go with revive. And there you have it. It's not a strong team top to bottom, but we have definitely a strong core, and we got to fill out with some lower level troops just because of our situation. Too many injuries, too much fatigue, and not enough high level troops available to counter these alien missions. So let's get out there and see what kind of map we're dealing with.
Putting down in Mexico for this mission. The UFO we detected landed in a remote area well away from any civilian population. We should expect hostile activity surrounding the crash site.
All right, so we're headed out to Mexico, Operation Falling Law. Join me next time to find out if we can handle the first of 2 landed small UFOs. The game keeps challenging us, doesn't it now? Hey, while you're at it, do me a favor, hit that like button. Welcome me back to recording again. Now that I'm in my new home, hopefully we can get back to a regular schedule. Once I've settled in a little bit more, I'll try to come up with a more regular routine so you can know when and how to expect upcoming episodes. So thank you for the like, subscribe, comment, anything you can give me. I thrive off of those. So help me out and we'll see you next time. Ciao.
Cristiano.